Hello and welcome to the War Report. I am back. This is your host Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is the show where we talk about NXT and AEW. How's it been?
Um, been cool, man. Been cool. Last time I talked to you, you were going on vacation. I was
Mhm.
going to New York to Fanatics Fest with my good friends Donnie and Meals. It was
I
really
gotta, I
cool
gotta
to
check
meet.
the VOD later.
You gotta check the vlog. Um, Also my first time ever doing a vlog. That's my first time doing any kind of video content ever in my life. I try to do
No, just
like
being present.
I tried to do like a TikTok thing like a couple years ago.
I
I
remember
just don't
that.
I just don't like talk. I don't like looking at a phone and talking to it. It feels very unnatural to me.
hmm
Like outside of like obviously like a FaceTime, but like just talking to myself in the phone, I don't like doing it. It feels weird. So I just stopped doing it. Um
I kind of felt the same way when we would like the rare occasion when we would do this and we would both have our like cameras on. Like when I'm doing this, I'm not even facing the screen that you're on most of the time. Like I'm not looking at the Zoom window like most of the time,
yeah.
you know? Like I'm looking at the second monitor. I'm like turned or whatever. And so like it's really funny when we do like interviews. Um with like people and stuff like that is just like I have to do it on my laptop or I'm not looking at the screen.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I gotta check it out. I thought it was cool to check out to go to Fanatics Fest. I don't well I know it was like WWE shit, but I don't know all the I saw y'all talking about soccer jerseys and shit like that. Um,
Yeah, I mean it basically is I think it's Michael Rubens, he runs Fanatics. It's basically like trading cards and collectibles, and then like they had the vendors, like they had like the World Cup stuff going. It was the final that weekend, so they had like FIFA vendor or I don't know what display, whatever it's called. They had
mhm.
like WWE. They had the little entrance ramp and like the championships out. It was it was my first ever kind of like convention type of
Mhm.
deal.
Have
So
you
that
have
was
you
it.
have you been to Mania before? You've been to Mania before.
I have not been to WrestleMania before. No, I
Oh,
have not.
my fault.
I've never been
Because
to.
I was gonna ask if it's similar to like the Superstore. And where they just got a lot of like WWE like merch and then memorabilia just like out and about.
I don't not so much for WWE. I don't feel like there was a lot of merch for WWE. Really, the
So,
thing with WWE was the kind of the entrance setup they had. They had like a lot of celebrities were like going through it this year. I don't know about previous years, but I saw like I don't know if you saw the clip, but like Justin Bieber like randomly came out and performed in like an NWO
huh?
shirt. Not random. um,
I
Tom
don't like
Brady
any
like
of the Justin Bieber songs, but what the fuck you know about NWO?
come on, man, he's our age, you know NWO. Tom Brady came out of like a casket, like the Undertaker entrance.
Yeah, I saw they trying to get something going with Brady, and I'm just like, all right, man, y'all got it.
Yeah. Cena came out dirt with Roman's entrance. Like he was just like trolling. It was weird. He just kind of stood there for like literally it felt like 10 minutes. It probably like 5 minutes, but it seemed like he was standing forever. But
That boy fooling,
besides
that's
that,
what.
yeah, it's full. But besides that, also I would just see like random like celebrities just kind of like out and about. Like I saw I don't know if you're familiar with like the Pivot podcast, like the football podcast, like
No,
Ryan Clark and all them.
I stopped listening to sports podcasts after RSPN died.
RIP. Um But yeah, like I randomly ran into those guys. Like I ran into Queen's Flip from the Joe Budden podcast. He's walking around. Um, but yeah, no, I think it was just a cool experience. I hadn't been in the city in a very long time. I think since 2020. It
Mhm.
was cool to finally meet Meals and to finally meet Donnie. So
You're never gonna fail. Shout out to Rob.
I'm never going to fail. Never going to hell. Never going to fail. Um,
Yeah.
But yeah, I got the after the convention, Mills had to go somewhere. Donnie had to go somewhere. I was gonna stay in the city and kind of explore, but it was so just hot and nasty outside.
Yeah, and
I was like, because I had a train to go home for like 8, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just take the L and get an earlier train.
hmm
And so I did. It
uh
wasn't that expensive, but
what is it? When I went to New York, it was still like it was like spring break. Like it was like a school spring trip. So like it was still like
yeah,
you would still need a jacket to go out. So like when I hung out with Mills and it was just like, all right, we go do something after, it was just like, yeah, it's cool enough to like still walk around and shit, you know?
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. It was because the day started off rainy. You know, like that summer rain, and it gets like really, really hot. Like the steam's coming up from the rain. It
Hmm.
wasn't pleasant, and I was like, I'm not gonna stick around and like explore the city. I did look to see if they had any tickets available for for the Saturday Night Main Event show, but I wasn't. I'm kind of happy I didn't go because I probably would have been like, enough of this Knicks nonsense. Um,
I like not to be like sour puss or whatever, because like I have no, qualms with any of the bullshit that goes on in the NBA, but I'm just like,
I
all
do.
right, man, how much like you already had Danhausen on the fucking float or whatever. Like how much more shit do we need right now? Like let's get back to wrestling. You feel
In the
me?
garden, baby. You said shut up and wrestle.
Yeah, absolutely. Shut up and wrestle. I'm tired of this shit.
But yeah, that was my trip. How was? Oh, oh well, you tell you about your trip. How was going back home?
It was a lot. I'm gonna kind of speed through this because transparency. We are a little late, so I'm not gonna go through the whole trip. But maybe next week. But it was nice to go back home for like the 2 days. Like I got to see like two of my best friends. Um, it honestly it was just like great to be around them and like I saw them in February. But we just kick it and it was like it was yesterday. Like we never left or anything like that. Um, I love them to death. Extremely nice of them to let me stay at their place. And I I think the only bad thing, and this is just when I was just like in Miami, like I was like there a little bit earlier. There was nothing really going on in the city, so it was just like, hey, like I'm gonna land, we're gonna go to the bar, and then like they had shit going on there. But like there was like a venue that was like across the street that had like some shit going on, but I didn't know what it was, so I was just like, I'm not gonna figure it out. I forgot what we did, but we got shit faced, we got drunk, and we hung out. It was really fun. Um, the cruise itself, hot. It's hot. It's hot. Um, and my mom has never been to the Dominican Republic. I've like a large part of my family has never been to the Dominican Republic. My aunt and my cousin, like his mom, they're the only people
Mm.
that ever been to the Dominican Republic. So it was really interesting just like being there. We were in Amber Cove. It was really cool being there and then like seeing everybody's reaction, just being like, oh, like this place is just Haiti with niggas that speak Spanish. There's like this shit like 1-to-1. Um, Haiti's on the travel ban, so like obviously we're not
Wouldn't
going
be
over
ideal.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
we wouldn't go over there. And then like when you get off the cruise, it's just like all right, you BART what is it? You port at like 8 a.m. and you got to get back on the boat at like 4:30 or your ass is
Mm.
dead. And they don't play about that shit, boy.
Yeah.
4:30 hit. I swore I blinked. We was already moving again. Like I think like by 4:40, boat moving. And they don't even play like a horn or no shit. It's just like you gone, nigga. You left behind.
Mm.
I don't know what's going on with that, but that shit was crazy. That was really nice. Uh the Bahamas, you know, no disrespect to any of my Bahamians or whatever the fuck y'all niggas call it. I went to get some food there. Shit ain't hit.
In the Bahamas?
Food ain't hit. Jerk chicken ain't hit.
Expensive.
I
Wow.
I I was like, what the fuck? My mom cooked like I my mom does that. Like my mom doesn't like to really go out to restaurants because she's like, I don't like eating other people's food. Like that's her thing. But
Mm.
I ate that jerk chicken and I said, my mom do it better. What the fuck is going on here? I think the only best part of that is that I didn't pay for it. Like the older generation was paying for everybody food, so I was like, fuck it. If I would have paid for that jerk chicken with my own money, I would have been fucking tight.
It was that
Um,
bad?
yeah. I mean, you kind of in the place where that shit, you could get that shit for real. This is kind of like the motherland for it, or close to it.
Yeah.
Shit ain't hitting. Come on now. Um, yeah, that was Bahamas. Dominican Republic was really cool. I wish I had more space in my luggage and a lot more money to just like buy shit. Like I just wanted like every time I was like near a store or like a gift shop or whatever, I was just like, I want to buy something for like a friend. Like I want to send this to somebody or like any shit like that. I wish I had more
Yeah.
money going on this trip. Um, and then where we end up, Turks and Caicos. I don't know what niggas see in this place, but ain't shit happening there.
Mm.
I think the only thing that I was like, oh, that's interesting is that like it even surprised like my other family members is that like there's so many Haitian people in Turks and Caicos. Like went there, everybody speaking Creole. And my uncle was just like, oh, what the fuck?
Do we know
uh
why that is? Do you know why that is?
probably just I mean Haiti has been kind of unstable for a minute.
I don't even know where Turks and Caicos is.
It's like Virgin Islands, West Indies, whatever people
Oh,
want to
okay.
call it. Um So it's relatively close. Like, it's only like
Yeah.
a day sea travel away. So I'm sure it was like whatever, but like not in a bad way per se, but like you go to Turks and Caicos, there's the resort, and then there's the outside of it. There's nothing. It's like I want to like I don't mean to say this in like because I don't mean it like they're like a third world country like bullshit like that, but like they're extremely underdeveloped. Like soon as we left the resort and we're riding around in the golf carts and shit like that, like tons of construction. Like there's tons of construction and a bunch of empty land, real estate development billboards everywhere,
Mm.
one grocery store, and the one tourist attraction that we fucking drove an hour to. It's a lighthouse. They ain't have shit there. And my friend was just like, "Oh man, I want to get a vacation home here, blah blah this and that." And I was just like, "Nigga, what the fuck is here?"
Peace and quiet.
That could be anywhere. You feel me?
I
Like,
mean, was the weather nice? Damn.
I mean, for the summertime, it's whatever. Like, even on like the beach front or like, like on the ocean water side or whatever. I mean, water, beautiful. Probably the best water, prettiest, clearest water that we saw the whole like fucking trip.
Yeah.
But like the everything else that they lack, I was just like, what the fuck? Maybe we just poured it on the wrong side of it or whatever, but I don't know what the fuck Drake talking about. Um, my cousin kept going, "Oh man, we could see Drake there, bro." This, I was just like, "All right, let's stop the dick eating." Um, but I thought I had fun swimming the most in Turkey and Caicos. That's probably the most I would say right now. We didn't even get any food there because there's
Mm.
no fucking restaurants. Um, cruise food. There's some shit you could pay for. There's some shit that's free. Hey, the free shit really fucking good.
Mm.
Um, if you want to join our Discord, patreon.com/the A Show RNC with a $20 sub. You can join the Discord. Join the Food Done channel. Boy, I was eating crazy in that motherfucker, bruh. And then when they told me that restaurant also serves breakfast, come on, man. I was in that bitch
Uh-huh.
always. The only thing that was like really weird, was that like when you're on a flight, you normally can't like bring liquids or anything like that because bomb.
Yeah.
Um, but if you're like going through the cruise terminal, you can have as much soda as you could bring
Mm.
because they're gonna charge you for soda on the cruise ship, and they charge you by like the ounce. So, nigga, I was drinking lemonade and water that whole shit.
I would drink water anyway, so that would have been fine by
Yeah,
me.
I'm not gonna hold you. After eating, you know, like what is it? I forget what day it was, but it was just like I ate like some short rib. I was eating good. I ate like some short rib, veggies, all that shit, and I was just like, dog, a root beer will go fucking crazy right now, dog. um, but how I got like my sugar kick was the soft serve every night,
I did see that. You get your soft serve. He's a wild boy for that.
nigga. That was every night for me. and I was eating dessert at the restaurant. Um, like what is it? Sometimes we would have dinner at like 5:30. I know it's too early for that, but like that's just how the cruise was operating. Um,
That's a reasonable dinner time. 5:30.
uh-huh. Teach their own. I mean, I'm still shit. I'm on my way home or still working at 5:30. Um, but yeah, soft serve. I was in that bitch crazy. Um, I'm getting. I think the big 3-0 hit. My body not fucking with cheese like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my cousin was
That's
just
why I
like,
said you're a wild boy.
yeah, my cousin was just like, hey man, you could go get the free pizza at like Miami Slice on like the eighth floor or whatever. I said, nah, man, I can't do that. I do that. Fucking goddamn grip marks on the toilet, man. I can't do that.
Oh shit.
Um, I don't know what it was about the soft serve. The vanilla soft serve definitely had me seated. But the strawberry the strawberry froyo or whatever, that pure of heart didn't phase
Mm.
me. So that's why I was like indulging in just like having soft serves all the time because it wasn't like blowing up my fucking stomach. But every night before bed, locked in. Um, but yeah, that's it. Um, and then when I got back to Miami, when I got back to port, my friend gave me a tattoo. Uh, the same person that did my first one, we got it covered up, so I got something crazy. Not nothing crazy.
You got the chest piece, right? Wasn't that your first one with the chest one?
No, 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 that's not my first one. The first one's my wrist one. That was my first one. I got that when she texted me like 11 a.m. that morning, like, "Hey, I got my tattoo license. I'm gonna tattoo somebody at like 6 o'clock." And I was just like,
Mm.
"I'll be there." And then I got a free tattoo. Um, and she got better over time. And then
Yeah.
when I was seeing her throughout the years, if you're like really friends with your tattoo artist or like you see them all the time, they want to see how it healed.
Mm.
Because fresh out the chair, whatever, but like what if it looks like shit in like a month?
Yeah.
She would like look at my wrist and be like, oh, we could touch that up or whatever. But I was like, oh, let's just leave it alone. Let's just leave it alone. And it was like, just like earlier, like just like the last year, I was just like, when I come back, let's get it covered up. And she was like, I could easy. Um, so I'll post what I got. It's healing right. It's scabbing right now, which is like, just part of the healing process. I mean, it's only been like a week. But yeah, and then that's about it. That is the trip. Miami cruise, Miami came back. What is it? Sunday, I flew out at 6 a.m. Got to LA at 8 a.m. Went to work 10 a.m. Boy, I was running on fumes, bitch.
I about to say, I bet you was
Nigga,
going
I
through
was
it.
nigga, I was pooped. Because just like onboarding and shit like that. But nigga, I was pooped,
Yeah.
boy. But after lunchtime, what is it? I usually take lunch at 3. After lunchtime, my eyes glazed, glossing over. Yeah, man, I don't know if I can do this no more. But
I'd
yeah.
love to do it to you, bro. I'll tell you. Same with me.
But yeah, that's it. That's it from I. Um, I didn't watch AEW Redemption. I was still in Miami. Um, and
I figured you did.
it was very very chaotic, you know, week starting a new job and then all that sort of shit. So I didn't watch that.
I figured you
And
didn't.
when I heard how
Uh,
bad it was, I was just like, thank God. I'm not even gonna watch ups and downs.
briefly before you get into that, I just want to say I did see the Odyssey this weekend. I
Oh,
mean,
you're
last
so
weekend,
lucky, bro. I can't get a seat for
and
it, bro.
in IMAX. I had to fight for my life. I had to drive. I had to wait a week because for opening weekend it wasn't happening. But this weekend we got tickets. It was packed in that theater. But yeah, it was
Dog,
really good. The shots were incredible. I thought Robert Pattinson was really really good. I thought Anne Hathaway did a really good job. Matt Damon, of course. I thought everybody really held their own. I know people were like kind of getting on Tom Holland's performance. I thought he was perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't supposed
I
like
know.
I feel like people like thought he was supposed to be like Spider-Man in the shit or something. Like he's supposed to be
I
like the
don't.
brave individual or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I was like he seemed fine to me. But yeah, visually it was beautiful, beautiful shots. I love the shot when they were in Hades. That was really cool. Um,
Oh, whoa, whoa,
the
whoa! Spoilers. I'm playing. I'm
nigga,
playing.
that was
It's Odyssey. Like, come on now.
um
I watched the SpongeBob movie there.
the Cyclops that was really cool seeing that visualized.
I'm not gonna lie.
Um,
I'm looking to like get tickets now. Almost full every day.
yeah, it's tough. You
It's
gotta.
I'm like up
I
to
did it a week in advance, bro. I had to. I was like, I'm okay. If I can't get today, I'm getting it next Saturday. I'm going next Saturday.
dog.
So
I'm looking at dates like 3 weeks from now, and it's still
is
full.
that bad? Shit,
Hey man, you AMC niggas that really you niggas. Hey man, if you see it for the third time, fucking stop, bro. I'm trying to get in there.
nasty. Um, but yeah, that's it. I'm seeing Spider-Man this weekend, so I'll give you all the update next week.
Nah, you ain't got to inform me about that. That's for the people. I don't need to hear that.
Yes, sir. But yeah, as far as Redemption goes, I guess we can just briefly go through it.
Oh, I found a seat.
Let me pull up the card.
August 24th. I'm in that bitch.
Oh shit. Yo,
Oh,
that
I
going
hate the
that far ahead
seat.
for a movie is crazy. It's a month
I
away,
know.
nigga.
Hey man, I see what that shit look like. Not in the 70 millimeter, bro. I'm not doing it, bro.
Yeah, you got to see that in IMAX. You can't anything less than IMAX is crazy. Um,
Hold on, I'm gonna
I
check
got the
Tuesday and see if I can get a better seat.
I got the card up.
All right,
Um,
enlighten me.
10 matches on the night. First match of the night. I didn't watch the pre-show, so I'm not counting those. First match of the night was Mike Bailey defeats Jack Perry, Beast Mordo's Commander, Nick Wayne, El Clone in a six-way ladder match for the number one contendership for the AEW International Championship. Um, it was cool. I think I've become so numb to the multi-man ladder match from
Like
any company, not even
it just
just AEW.
happens.
Like, yeah, I feel like I've seen this so many. There's only so many spots you can do. I think I've seen everything. We've been watching these since I've been watching these since 2005. I mean, like what else is there to do? I don't know. Like this one that I felt was kind of I was a little underwhelmed with this ladder match. Everybody worked hard. There were some crazy spots, but I just didn't. I don't know. I was like, this is not feeling it. It went 19 minutes, which is fine for a 6 man ladder match. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, that's appropriate timing.
Mike Bailey, I believe he said he wants to have his title match at the Grand Slam Mexico. So that's when he'll be wrestling who is the international champion? I don't even know.
Moxley.
No, it's Kyle Fletcher. It's Kyle Fletcher.
Oh, oops. Then what is Moxley?
He's Continental champion.
Continental. Sorry. All right,
Um,
not a crazy mistake to make.
Speaking of John Moxley, Death Riders of John Moxley and Will Ospreay lose to the Young Bucks. I, yeah. This match, a lot of no selling. It's very much a Young Buck special, including the Will Ospreay special. Included there's a whole combo of just four guys I don't want to watch wrestle. Um, and like, combining them all together, it was fine. Kyle Fletcher defeated Bandito for the internet to successfully defend the international championship. This match was really good. This was probably the match of the night. It did go 26 minutes. I don't know why. That match, it was, I believe, the longest match of the night. I don't really get it. You know how I feel about like too many kickouts in the match. It just. I tweeted that like they do one more kick out. I'm gonna hit the oh brother button, but they didn't. They stopped at the right time. They could have stopped it. They could have stopped it about 8 minutes earlier, but you know what? I'll take it because everything after the next match is the Dogs defeated the Bang Bang Gang in a double chain tag team
I
match.
heard this.
This
I heard
this
this
is
match
where
killed the show.
this is where the show starts to die a very slow, painful death. This match was awful.
I figured.
I I don't ever want to see the dogs on my TV ever again. Why? How do they keep sneaking on pay-per-view
Hey,
cards?
bro.
I don't
What
know.
is it? Kenny Omega changed that bum nigga life because Gabe Kidd, he ain't
He's
been
not
nice
even
since he was
there.
18.
He's not even in the match. So
Wait, then
I don't know.
who's the rest of the dogs?
Gabe Kid's been out for a minute. He's hurt, I
No,
think.
what's the rest of the
Oh,
group?
it was Finley and Clark Connors.
Oh, okay.
They defeated Jay White and Juice
Wait,
Robinson.
Dave Finley and Cole. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, this match was awful and very boring. It went 19 minutes. I had nothing to say to that. Next match, Maya World defeats Hikaru Shida for the TBS Championship,
Hey,
I believe.
I heard this match was also bad, bro. Meltzer said this shit garbage, nigga.
I yeah, it wasn't very good. This was not very good. Um,
Um, Hikaru Shida, transitional,
back to Twitch she goes. Not
transitional.
yeah. I mean, this
Okay.
is shortest reign ever. For that championship. Cope and Cage defeat the Death Riders, the Claudio and Pac. I genuinely don't remember this match, but Cope and Cage win. So it'd be Cope and Cage versus the Young Bucks at All Out.
Okay.
The Painmaker, Chris Jericho defeated Ciampa in a no holds barred match. This match was 23 minutes. This
I saw Champa beating up on a dog, on a doll. People was really fucking with it.
There was yeah, it was the mascot of whoever the was it Canadians, who's the team? I forgot the team out there.
Mm.
Montreal, what the hell the NHL team? I don't know. But this match, I'm telling you, we're getting so close to a gun being used in an AEW match. We we got a drill. I'll say this much about the drill spot. I know Meltzer didn't like it, but at least it was the finish.
Yeah.
That's progress. If we're gonna use deadly weapon, at least let it be the finish.
That honestly, that's all the nigga can ask for in AEW
That's
for real.
all at this point. All I can ask for. Just let the lethal weapon be a finish. I'm cool with that. Um, Jericho taking some crazy bumps that he doesn't need to take at his age, but I kind of respect it, but
Hey,
kind of don't.
Quan, you funny, you funny as shit for the debut of the Motor City Machine Guns to say huge pop. You funny as shit because this arena small as shit.
It was still a big pop. The
It's
pop was big. I
fucking
got.
this venue small as shit.
I
All
will
right,
I will say I don't know if you watched Dynamite this week, but I thought the
definitely
crowd was
didn't.
fantastic. Yeah, the Detroit crowd was really good. Even though it was a smaller venue, the crowd was hot the whole show. Not at no point were they quiet. It made the show much more enjoyable to watch.
Hey man,
Um,
J5 cooked on the A show where he'd be like, "Good dynamites just be the crowd was hot, nothing else."
that's pretty much what happened. The crowd was hot.
Nigga, cook your shit, boy.
um, Andrade El Idolo, aka Mister How You Know, defeated Mark Davis. I did not watch this match. Um, except for something happened. I did end up watching it. Willow Nightingale defeated Tekla. Probably the
Mm.
feel good moment of the show. Very very happy for Willow Nightingale. Also looked great at the pay per view and on Wednesday. Looked really good. Um, Kenny Omega defeated Kevin Knight.
Dog, I heard Ken, I heard Kenny Omega just beat the monkey shit out that
He
nigga,
he
bruh.
he was beating the hell out of
What
Kevin Knight.
that monkey ass?
He sure did. I can't even lie. After the match, Will Ospreay and the Death Riders come out. They decide they're like, "Hey, suffocate him." And
Hmm.
Will Ospreay was like, "No, I'm not gonna do it." And then
What?
Moxie was like, "No, you have to do it. You're the Death Riders. What we do, we suffocate people." He's like, "No," and then he hits him, and then um, yeah. Then they
Osprey.
end the show. Then they end the show with Ospreay and Kenny Omega celebrating, and Kenny Omega drops his ass for the one winged angel.
Hmm.
And that was
What,
the
what
pay-per-view.
what is it? Well, because what is it? That was happening. I was hanging out with my friend. And I just saw everybody just being like, Ospreay be hanging out with killers and being like,
They
"Wait, you
don't
want
want
me
to
to kill
kill nothing.
somebody?" And then what is it? I was watching through the chat. I really didn't think that I would have time to really watch Dynamite, New Job and shit. Um, but Kenny Omega, them kind of positioning Kenny Omega as like the bad guy in this because Ospreay is willfully ignorant. I'm just like, come on now. You have the whole segment being like, "Oh, I didn't know the Death Riders wanted to kill niggas." What do you mean?
What they've been doing the whole time. How they started.
Like, are
What
you
you mean? They trying to
stupid,
kill
bro?
you.
Exactly. And then what is it? The fucking tweet comes out. Uh oh fuck. But basically, like the Death Riders smoked this nigga like 3 times.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I
He's
hate
well
to do
said.
this. I hate to do this. But they say that, WWE, I'm not, they do. I'm not gonna say they don't. They know how to make a dumbass baby face. They know how to make a
Yes.
baby face look really fucking stupid. Osprey got to be the one of the dumbest niggas alive, bruh. Like, are you fucking serious? Falls for it 3 times, and then when he has a face off with them in Dynamite, all he does is just he beats on Daniel Garcia and just you can have your patch back. That's it. They beat your ass 3 times. Just a few months ago, Quan, Moxley told this nigga, "Hey man, you gotta start killing niggas for real." Osprey said, "Yeah, we gonna start killing niggas for real." Did a submission for the first time, became a bitch immediately after,
You said you pop
or just kind
niggas.
of just came. Yeah, you said you pop niggas, but you don't pop niggas.
You don't pop niggas.
You say you
That's all I
pin
thought about.
niggas, you
You
don't
don't.
pin niggas. You say you're a world champion, you not world champion.
Mm,
And I do have a theory, but I'm gonna wait until we get to Dynamite till we talk about the segment proper.
okay. Um. Yeah, that was this all I got as far as
Okay.
the pay-per-view goes.
I'm gonna pull up the actual Dynamite and then I'll go through that. Even though I
Okay.
didn't watch, but I'll go through that. John Moxley reacting to Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega.
Yeah, they gave like a little extra bonus scene where like Death Riders are watching that's what happens like in the back room and he's like, I told you he gonna do that. I told you. Before that, even before that, the show starts off with Osprey coming in and Renee trying to interview him and he's like, not right now, mate. And then
Not right now, mate.
and then Death Rider pull up on him, and then Daniel Garcia tried to get in his face and get smacked in the face, and he's out for the rest of the promo. And Moxley was like, "See, I told you. See what's gonna happen. Now look." And then after that, and then Hangman popped up, and he's like, "Good luck." I don't know what that was about because he can't even go for the title. Um,
Just being present.
just being present. And then yeah, they showed the footage of like Death Riders like, see, I told you. It was basically that, and then that was kind of how the show started.
Okay. Andrade defeats Jungle Jack Perry and Nick Wayne. I ain't gonna lie. When I saw the graphic for this, that's when I kind of decided I'm not watching the show. I'm not gonna hold you. I was just like, I'm gonna punch in my I'm not watching AEW this week card. Crazy that I punched it twice, but understandably, I was in Miami. I really have no access to it.
I
Um,
figured you were gonna watch it, bro.
but
Um,
this, yeah, I had to punch the card. I had to punch the card.
this
Sorry,
was
yo.
actually a pretty good match. I thought this was actually not bad at all. A great showcase for Andrade. Nick Wayne, a wild boy, because he took some crazy bumps. I mean, I guess he's young, so it's fine, but he did some crazy bumps in that ladder
I
match.
mean,
So the fact that
that's
he
what
was
you got
out
to do.
there, that's what you gotta do. Um, excuse me. Yeah, it was a good match. Andrade wins, and he cuts a promo. Uh, I mean, it seemed like we're leaning towards him versus MJF. MJF wasn't on the show, but he mentioned it during the promo. I was screwed over MJF, so
Hmm.
And then he said, "How you know?" Well, first he said, "I got one more thing to say. How you know?" And I was like, "Ooh, we go crazy."
Okay. Ow. Brawling Birds wants to.
They want
Excuse me.
divide
Right,
the
yeah.
Dominion.
I forgot they're still like. I forgot they're a thing.
They're with Monet now, so
Oh shit.
and that comes into play later on in the show.
I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. Uh, Don Callis family in fighting in the Don Callis family. You just got so many heels, and a lot of your baby faces are occupied doing other shit. So who you gonna
Yeah.
fight with? Yourself.
I mean, he nailed it, pretty much nailed it on the head.
Um, Brodito and Speedball versus the Don Callis family, Fletcher, Brian Cage, and Jake Doyle. And before we get into this, I just wanna mention a few months ago, you said, "Yeah, man, I think Brodito's done, man. I think they could go their own separate ways now to do bigger and better things." And I
I don't
told you
know.
that shit wasn't gonna happen.
They like split them up.
Quan, I told you it wasn't gonna happen.
Oh, but I mean, Bandito worked a singles match at the pay-per-view, so I mean, not like it's not out the
But he
realm
was
of
working.
possibility.
He was working single matches on pay-per-views before.
Yeah,
Quan, he in the same place. It ain't bigger and better things, man.
okay, but I didn't say I said the possibility that Brodito could be done, but also
I just
they can
told you,
still have
man.
Brodito and him still doing single shit.
I told you that's not gonna happen, gang. I told you, bro. Them niggas
This
gonna
was a
go
fun
right
match
back.
though.
Them niggas gonna go right back to where they be. They said MJ and the MJF rub was the, hey man, we needed something for TV or the whatever the fuck they was doing. And then we just kept it pushing. But yeah, I'm sure this match was good. Honestly, coming around on bro, well, I never really hated Brodito. Sorry, I was gonna say Mark Davis, but he's not in this match. So, but
Nah,
I'm fucking with Mark Davis.
I fuck with Mark Davis too.
You just be in there beating niggas ass. Like he. I don't see Roosh no more, but I see him. Mark Davis might be my AEW wrestler of the year.
He's having a good run. Yeah, he probably one of my more favorite like mid card guys. I would say
He just
so.
be going there beating niggas asses. That's what I used to praise Roosh for, but he ain't really doing that.
This is true.
Um, Moving on. Cope and K's they trade all in motivations with the Young Bucks. What does that mean?
They were just kind of putting each other over in like an interview. It was like a sit
Oh,
down,
okay.
all four of them with Renee. They just put each other over.
Okay, okay, okay. Like when you don't watch the show and you read like the fucking subtitle for or these subheaders for this shit, be like, what does that mean? Um Maya World defeats Persephone.
I think it's a choice to have my world beat another champion, but I
Another
don't have much to
champion
say
and
about them.
another champion also like somebody that is like relatively new.
Yeah, this match was fine. I had no real strong thoughts on it. I don't think my world is long to have that title. I can see her losing it probably at all out. I don't
And
think she's ready. She's not ready for that yet.
the,
I think
the
they just tried to strike lightning in the bottle with the title when it was her birthday and like the tournament run and everything in the match with
on
Mercedes. But I don't know if she's ready for
all things considered, the one thing I would say about Maya World is that this is probably one of the few times where I'm seeing AEW really like capitalize or like not even capitalize, like follow up with a
yeah.
woman. So like I could praise them on that front, but then it kind of stops there. Because like it could have just been like Maya World, or she faces off against Monet, and then nothing. Right back to the tag team, right back to ROH, and we never see her on Dynamite again.
Yeah.
This is like a proper follow up. Like this is, and this is no shade to you. This is what I probably would have expected from, or something that I would have expected from Brody King, like or a Bandito. Like Bandito's still ROH World Champion, and I'm just like, I think that shit is very beneath him. Um, but that's the kind of shit I expected for like those guys. But my world is just where they were just like, yeah, fuck it, this is it. Moving on, Mark Davis wants Will Ospreay at Grand Slam Mexico. Will Ospreay beefing with three factions.
Public
Get
enemy number one, baby.
where are your friends? Get your friends.
Mark Davis was his friend.
No, get those fucking white bums in New Japan to fucking help you out, bro. Like you getting jumped by fucking three groups, my nigga. Either get the gun or get your friends that has a gun. Um, but I'm sure that match
Jericho
should be
at the
fine.
drill.
Yeah. He, Ospreay better be careful, bro. Mark Davis be power driving niggas. uh Mercedes Monet and Divine Dominion clash with Willow Nightingale. Willow Nightingale, you also have friends. Let's get them.
Yeah, no. Well, if you watch the segment,
I
that's
ain't
what
watched the
happened.
segment, so like get your
So
friends.
what happened was this is actually probably the highlight of the show. I thought it
Crowd
started
was
off as
hot.
kind of yeah, very hot for this. Actually, it made the segment that much better. Willow's super duper over. She got pretty much like a standing ovation for like 5 minutes. She was like crying and shit. It was a really nice moment. And then Mercedes comes out and she's just getting booed crazy, like shut the fuck up chants, all that shit. Like the crowd really rocking with Willow for this.
Hmm.
Then at the end of it, basically, Divine Dominion came out on Mercedes' side, and the Brawling Birds came out to save Willow. So it will be a 6-woman tag at Grand Slam Mexico. It will be Brawling Birds and Willow versus Mercedes and her girls.
Oh,
But
Brawling Birds was
all,
the one that came out to help. Oh,
yeah, they came out to help because they want the tag title. Remember the promo they
Ye-
cut earlier in the show?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but what happened to is Harley Cameron injured or anything?
I think she is injured.
Okay. I forgot that you said like that will come into play, but I was just like, oh, like Harley Cam, like I was just thinking probably how like Harley Cameron and them came out, but or like Statlander and Harley Cameron, but it was them instead. But all right. Death Riders defeat. I mean, Jon Moxley defeats Commander, and I keep seeing the spot where Jon Moxley rolls into the ring and just lays down.
That
Come
was such a
on,
straight. That
man.
was very strange.
Niggas trying to niggas trying to tell me he that guy, bro. You doing stupid shit like that. Um,
But that's the type of shit you get in a commander match. You know what I mean? It's just
yeah.
nonsensical positioning of moves
And then
to get
people
the
are just
shit
like,
off.
"Oh man, that was so beast," and it's just Moxley doing the Samoa Joe gimmick of just like no selling high flyers. I'm just like,
I
"Oh
did
my."
like that spot. I thought that was pretty. I thought that was funny.
Oh no, I thought it was. You know what's funny? The funniest thing about that spot is he points the middle finger at him to the back of his head, like he can't see you doing that. And then he hits the stutter, and the commander just lands right on the top of his fucking skull. Oh my god, that shit was funny as hell. But all right, moving on. Um, the demand. Oh shit, they were on the show. Congratulations. They defeat the conglomeration. I probably wouldn't have been happy to watch this shit. Um, what is it over the weekend or like when I was on vacation? I saw people turn in on Orange Cassidy saying, "Hey man, this shit's some ass."
Yeah, I mean he's not really like an important part of the show, so I don't even know what you'd even turn on. Like
Yeah.
he's been working like pre-shows and shit.
What is
I
it?
don't.
I forgot his name, but I remember what his fucking avatar is or whatever. But he was just like, "Yeah, man, this Orange Cassidy shit was only fire when the matches were," and I was just like, "I mean, really?" I mean, the pockets thing to me got old
Well, he stopped the
real
pocket
quick.
stuff pretty early
Yeah,
and
but
kind of started wrestling, but.
yeah, but like he could wrestle, he could ball for real, but he would nerd ass faction.
Yeah, conglomeration don't do much for me. This match was cool. I'm happy. I'm really happy for Bishop Khan and Tony Leona. You know how I feel about Gates of Agony. So shout out to them for getting their first titles. Um,
Hey man, I
I
fuck with that.
mean,
I fuck with Gates Agony, so yeah.
unfortunately, Ricochet has to be a champion too, but it's fine.
What Ricochet
This was
what
actually
Ricochet do?
be lame. I don't know. Fuck. Um, but yeah, no, this was a cool match, cool little match. I enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Post match. Uh, who comes out? Somebody comes out. I forgot who else comes out. I think the Death Riders come out. I don't remember who some another team comes out, and so it's like
Death Riders. Come,
it was Death
wait.
Riders.
What it says on the results post? Death Rider sends a message to all their enemies.
Yeah, they come out, and then that's when Hangman comes out to even the odds. So Hangman can be chilling in the trio division, I guess. Um, I'm sure at some point we're gonna get Swerve and Hangman teaming together. I feel like this seems like inevitable. Neither of them have anything to do,
Well,
so
I mean, that's the only championship that nigga could vie for right now.
yeah, pretty
So
much.
get with it,
Um,
nigga.
yeah, neither of them have much to do, so I feel like they're probably just gonna put them together. Which is fine. Then after that, the end of the show, we have Hangman Ospreay promo
hmm
segment that started at like
Um,
10:20.
yeah,
God damn, nigga.
before I forget, um, I I think that Will Ospreay's lying.
About what?
I think I think he is gonna side with the Death Riders.
You think so?
Yeah. What is it? I was thinking about it earlier. Like I probably like this thought in my mind would have probably been like a lot, or like this prediction would probably be a lot better if I like actually like watched the show. But like Ospreay is feuding with three groups. He already has friends, and in AEW, like I think I said it, before the break, like AEW kind of follows the rules of New Japan, where like there's no lone wolves. You need niggas to trios with.
Yeah.
And the Death Riders, even when they were the Blackpool Combat Club, they fought each other all the time.
Hmm.
And he's saying he gonna pull that trigger. I think he really gonna pull that trigger and side with the right niggas. Because I really don't really understand Kenny Omega being the heel here. Like it logically
I don't
doesn't make
know.
sense to me.
I
And
don't know if Kenny's really the heel.
but the reason why I think that Kenny is the heel here is because when Kenny Omega is in his heel persona, he starts to wear suits. That's what being a heel is to him. Like he wears suits. He was doing it when he was like, three belts Omega, when he was with the Don Callis
Yeah.
family. And it's just it and I know that I say AEW is stupid or AEW blah blah blah, sometimes they just do shit to do shit or whatever, but like I'm so serious. It seriously logically does not make any fucking sense for Kenny Omega to be the heel here just because he does not trust Will Ospreay. Him and Will Ospreay aren't really fucking friends. And I think I said it like last month or like 2 months ago. All their shared history is Don Callis was our manager and we wrestled in New Japan. That's it. Like the history that they have together is sometimes just mutual respect, but
Yeah.
they have never truly been friends. I don't think that Will Ospreay is gonna truly be a lone wolf in all this shit because you have the Death Riders who could easily put a trios team together. You have the fucking Don Callis family who could easily put a trios team together, and then you have the Elite that could just be the Elite whenever the fuck they want. You
But you
know?
don't think that would defeat the purpose of the whole angle they ran on the pay-per-view though?
No, it's a swerve.
Okay. 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 If you say it's swerve, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's swerve. And I don't think it. I don't. And honestly, I don't think it would be the worst. People kind of already don't like Osprey, but they just like the matches. So like, just let him be a dickhead and ball out. He's already an unlikable dickhead now. Like people just really like the fucking matches. So just
I
let
think
him
that'd be
be
a
heel.
I think that would be a bad choice to make turn him heel at in All Out in Wembley. I feel like that'd be a very silly choice because he's gonna
Okay.
get cheered.
Yeah, but like other side of the coin, without doing any like AEW does stupid shit all the time. Other side of the coin is that like I do hear what you're saying, which is like the other. Kenny Omega turning heel here, losing doesn't affect him at all. Doesn't really bother him at all. Is like perfectly fine. Like it doesn't really affect him at the end of the day. But we still have a lot of time to Wembley. And I think that like, yeah, you're gonna have to like kind of pull shit together. And Moxley, I honestly I foresee Moxley versus Kenny Omega again after a certain point. And I think match is going to happen just because Omega doesn't like the Death Riders. You get me?
Hmm.
Like I think like, hey, like you duped me, Ospreay. Like I feel like Omega fighting Moxley is going to be his way to like possibly like challenging Ospreay to a rematch again, or just to a rematch. Sorry, you get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
This is like my kind of thought, just like without watching the show. But I think that's just like in the current realm that we will be in. I'm happy to be wrong, but I just truly don't really. I can't. Like I know AEW likes to do the like, what is a heel? Like let's be gray. It doesn't be like have to be bad guy, good guy, or like black and white or whatever. But like I just like you're not gonna get me to boo Kenny Omega because he doesn't trust Will Ospreay. Because why the fuck should he trust Will Ospreay when he's hanging out with
But
his
that
ops all the fucking time?
but that's my point. That's why I don't think Kenny's a heel. I think he was just justifying why he did what he did. But
Yeah.
I don't think he's playing the heel role. I think it's more so a shade of gray. It's just like I just don't fuck with you like that. For real. And then like you gotta prove yourself to me. And they got probably slapped him in the face bad time. So he called him a little bitch. Um
The slap in the face was crazy, but
but
I
also
mean that was my
I
wild ramble.
but this is my thing. But also that's why I don't like the Shades of Grey thing, because the hottest angle going for them is Willow versus Mercedes. That's a straight up heel versus straight up baby. Like that's the most baby face you can
Eh?
get versus the most straight up heel you
Crazy.
can get. Crazy how that
Who
shit works like that. Who would have
who
thought?
would have thought basic storytelling is how you get shit over?
But
You know?
yeah, it almost feels like this almost feels like a how Triple H books Cody Rhodes sometimes just overthink shit. That's
Hmm.
what it kind of feels like to me. Like, yeah, okay, I feel like we're just overthinking this match, so it didn't need to really be this way.
Yeah.
Um, but
Um. Oh shit. Yeah. I mean that's all I have to say about the show. Transparency. I didn't really watch, but I
Collision happened
think
earlier.
yeah. And Motor City Machine Guns came through. The New Day had their little YouTube video where once
I didn't
again,
see it.
once again, allegories of like prison and breaking chains and um they
I
had
feel
a
like
they had a unicorn that was in it that was supposed to be like a representation of Big E, but his unicorn horn got broken. I don't know how that's WWE's fault.
did you take that as they were blaming WWE?
'Cause I honestly just wouldn't have him in the photo. I mean, in the video,
I mean, he
because
kind of had. He's a part of like the history of the. Yeah,
yeah,
you can't.
but like
Um,
the broken horn crazy.
I feel like of all people, New Day can't do the chains. You can't. New Day, y'all got everything, bro.
Dog, most decorated
Y'all
tag
got
team,
everything.
most decorated tag team ever. Kofi fucking won the championship at WrestleMania. Kofi Mania is fucking crazy.
I don't. I
D-
don't care
Your
about that. They gave
your
them cereal.
your cereal, your bootios, your twerking, your gimmick, your trumpets, all that shit. That's y'all. That's all y'all idea. That's not WWE. Y'all made it very clear that like, hey man, we went up to WWE and said we wanted to do this crazy thing, and they said go crazy. That was your idea. Y'all can't be like, nah, we free now, so we just gonna not be New Day. And my what is it? Jules in the chat said, we seen what y'all are without the bootios, without the Trump, without the the silly fun and flair, and it was ass. Y'all were relegated to just fucking being what is it? Netflix shit. Netflix ad break. And y'all still won a championship. In y'all worst gimmick.
Yeah.
I'm
Never
sorry.
missed a mania. Never missed a mania card. Even if they weren't even if they were ice cold, still somehow made the mania cards. I think this Mania was the first one they didn't make. Did they leave before that, or were they already gone?
Um,
They might have already left before the Mania.
Honestly, with the current gimmick, what is it that they was in? What the fuck was they gonna do?
They were still
Um,
going to be on the card. They're always on the card.
yeah, that's right. Well, like, I mean, niggas that, and hey, man, I said it when they wanted to leave. Seeing what the shit y'all doing now, y'all niggas not printing no money for real. Take this pay, take this pay decrease, nigga. Shit ass. Fuck we paying y'all for? Um, but yeah, I was like, fuck that video game. All right, NXT. Um, did you like this episode?
I feel this way, but I feel about NXT. I feel about a lot of episodes. Um, I guess it started off interesting. The Grayson Waller promo
Yeah,
was definitely the talk of the town.
yeah.
I
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, because I'm not one who really cares about the work shoot. Oh, he's going there promo. Even in that sense, this was pretty mild. I feel like it wasn't that crazy. Like
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It wasn't that crazy. You just call and say, "Hey,
it's so crazy. Go ahead, brother.
I lost you for a second. You
Yeah,
disappeared on me.
sorry.
That's why I thought you were talking. But it's fine. Um, no, I did, the wildest thing he really said, I thought was just like, "Hey, the girls are lapping the guys here." Like that's probably the most like inside baseball thing he really said.
Yeah.
You need a little DJ joke. That was pretty much it. But um, yeah, I mean, I feel like at this point they're getting desperate for any kind of male anything going on down there in NXT. They had to bring a Waller down there to maybe get some shit
hmm
moving.
Honestly,
Um,
I think it's great for Grayson Waller to be there in NXT. When what is it? When I just saw the fucking Instagram post, I was just like, ain't no way you back on this shit for real. I was laughing. And then I honestly thought that the promo was like pretty I thought it was good. The whole like
yeah,
work shoot aspect of it, or like, people kind of like comparing it to the pipe bomb or whatever. And I was just like, this shit is so in universe. Like, how do you
yeah,
not
that's what
like
I'm saying.
like how does shit scripted to you? Or not unscripted to you?
Yeah, it was pretty. I thought in kayfabe for the most part.
Hmm
It kind of felt like Punk's. Remember when Punk first came back and he cut them kind of weird promos that were like they were in kayfabe and then he would go out of it for a second and like the crowd wouldn't react because they didn't give a fuck. Like when he was still kind of like taking digs at AEW and stuff,
hmm
like Jack Barry. It was like it reminded me of that
Yeah.
kind of that
Um,
aspect.
I did, I did like, just him just being like, hey man, men as when the man ass, y'all not like that, y'all weak. I thought that was cool. He he just made it clear, and then he made a lot of enemies, so it's just like, it's clear that there's good, you know, he got static with everybody, so like, there's a lot of matches that could like come. I'm glad he got to like vent his frustrations, just being like, yeah, man, like I was, you know, kind of just sputtering in my wheels and just doing anything, and none of it fucking worked. Um, I wasn't splitting chicken with fucking Tozawa. You feel me? I got in the best shape of my life. And he looks great. Um, I think the only bad thing about Waller is that his
He's not very good in the ring.
I think he's okay, but like I think his
Eh,
haircut ass. No, I like
that's it.
when I say I think he's okay, both those letters lowercase.
Mm.
Like he don't even get the A and the Y. Like that nigga is okay. Um, but I think this is good for him. Um, and the best part about this promo is that he called all the men weak. Y'all niggas ain't gonna do shit. And then it cuts to Miles Bourne and Tavion Heights and being like, "You hear his ass talking? Nigga, go do something about it."
They had a match coming up. He didn't have time to do that.
Nigga was just like, shit. They was watching him talking shit. Niggas wasn't that locked in. But I thought that was funny. Like Grayson Waller said, "Y'all niggas soft, y'all niggas pussy." Three niggas in the locker room. Damn, he said we was pussies. What the fuck was that about? Come on now. Um, and then later on in the show, we see that Grayson Waller is going to get involved with Tony D'Angelo and Cruz, Montana. Um, Are niggas mad at the name change? I ain't see niggas mad at the name change, so I'm like, whatever. Are people
I
finally
don't know
over
if
the name
niggas,
change and
I don't know
shit?
if niggas are mad. I don't know if niggas are mad about the name change. I think it's this one is just interesting because he was already on NXT. He was already an NXT fixture with a previous name.
Yeah, my thing is that has happened before, where you will
It
be on
has happened
NXT
before.
and Fabian Eichner.
Gunther.
Oh
Gunther was
yes,
Walter on
that
NXT
too.
for the first couple of weeks, and then it switched to Gunther.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is.
It has
Um,
happened. Those ones are more silly to me than like you signed and then need like if he had never been on the show before and then came in as like Cruz Montana, it probably wouldn't be
mhm,
as much backlash. But just because like he was on TV a lot as Mike Santana, like in storylines and stuff, and then
mhm.
you go, oh well, now I'm just Cruz Montana. It's
Hey
a little
man,
silly.
sometimes it might be a nigga watching for the first time. You feel me? You know, he don't know Mike Santana for real. You know,
Yeah,
there's a possibly a new fan every week, gang. All right.
possibly.
Um, moving on. Lizzie Rain defeats Izzy Dame. Jesus Christ, brain almost exploded reading that. Um, match was alright.
Yes.
It seems like Izzy and Sean Spears is going to be a tag team at some point, and I love you, Lizzie, but hey, man, I can't support that.
You think it'd be a mixed tag?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Come on, you seen the finish of this match?
Yeah. I
That
do
that
want to see more of oh boy.
Nico Vance?
Yeah, I think he got some
Yeah,
potential.
yeah, no, he absolutely do. I think he should be wrestling
You see him wrestling more.
on NXT more. Um, we got to give time to niggas like Shiloh Hill, fucking Christian Angels. Dog, I ain't gonna lie. I was watching that match. I was like, I really want to turn this shit the fuck off. Miles Bourne versus Cam Hendricks. I saw you said you was buying into Cam stock. Why?
Yeah, I'm in. I think he's hilarious. I
Okay,
think he's a funny guy.
because
He entertains me.
my thing is that you said that I was like, oh, this match must have been good. I'm watching the match.
No.
What this nigga see? Nah, you just find the nigga funny. All right.
I also don't think Miles Borden's all that interesting to me. So it's like
My yes, he's not that interesting to me, and this whole like his shit with Tavion, just like, dog, y'all niggas need to like get away from each other, please,
this
bro.
gotta be where Tavion turns heel, and then we go from there. This has to
But
be it, right?
what is he turning heel for?
Because they're gonna
Because
lose.
you can't win with Miles Bourne, nigga. You can't win with yourself.
Yeah, if I get turned heel,
Oh man, Miles,
he get to blame everybody but himself as to
Miles,
why he can't win.
why can't you carry me, nigga? You hear yourself?
That's a heel, baby.
Delusional, bitch made, crazy, bro. Disgusting behavior. But yeah, this
Real
match,
healing.
yeah, this match, not good. Um, and I saw a lot of people like on Twitter just talking about like what Miles Bourne is missing. Honestly, just an interesting story. That's really that's legit all he's really missing. Because I think he is a like I think he could put together a good match or like have a good match, but he just needs like a good story. Like him just being like, hey, like I'm a North American champion and my friend wants to be a champion. Like, how long they been running that story? For like 3 months now?
Eh,
Hey man, Tavion, you distracted me. How long have we been running the story? Like 2 months? 3 months?
around 2 months, yeah, probably.
Like I feel like he just needs something compelling. That's really it. That's what I feel. Like everybody was just like,
He needs to be compelling.
I mean,
I think he's so
the story
boring
and
and bland and vanilla and just like ugh.
I think a good
There's nothing
story.
to it. He needs a little edge to him, bro.
Yeah,
Something. I don't know
I
what he
think
needs to do.
I think a good story could bring that out of him.
It could.
Yeah, and you know when I mean story, I mean like yeah, like the match, how he's like everything that it comes together in the story. Like he's a character in the story. You know what I'm saying?
He
Um,
he's like '03 Mark Jindrak, bro.
I do find it lame
You know
because
what I mean?
this nigga's life is I'm the North American champion and I got this nigga following me around.
Pretty much.
That's it for like 2 3 months. That's why like I feel like that's why like people are like starting to have this conversation because He been doing this dog shit for mad long. Honestly, I hope Jackson Drake take that shit away from him, bro. I'm like, come on now. Um, Birthright versus OT. Birthright defeats OTM. I tweeted it and I skipped it. I'm not trying to see Birthright Russell, bro. Please fucking stop it, bro. Oh my God. I think I got like couldn't fathom this shit, bro. This match is so fucking ass. I was like, I'm gonna just move it along, and then fucking Shiloh Hill and Tristan Angels are having a rematch.
Well, before you go to that, you forgot to mention that the finish of the match, Los Perros Del Mal came out for
Hmm.
Bronco, and you like, yeah, you gotta choose, dog. And now Brock was conflicted. But my thing is, why not just invite Lucia Price into Perros Del Mal? Why can't he be in the group?
They don't want that
Carmen,
nigga, man.
if Carmen in the group, why Lucia can't be in the group?
Wait, what do you mean by that?
It's supposed to be a group for Latinos. Carmen is Latino
Oh, well, who said it's a Latino group? If Carmen's there,
because historically it's a Latino group. I've looked.
hey man, anything's possible.
Anything possible. But but I don't really fully understand why he had to why he had to choose. Why can't he be in both things?
Mm.
No one's telling Carmen that she can't hang out with Natty. But for
Hey
some
man,
reason, Brock Bonima had to choose.
nigga say get your prior state, man. We need 100% you.
No, but Stone was the one who told him. Stone was like, "Look, you got to pick one or the other." But why? Carmen don't have to do that.
Mm.
White privilege. I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now.
You got it. Also, um, these NXTs, they getting a lot of stone in this shit, bro. Like, what is it? I think we seen this nigga like 3 times this episode. I didn't
Yeah, you
realize
just
how
a
much
lot.
we like see him per episode until I watched this episode. I was just like, just thinking back, like this nigga be in this shit a lot. Come on, man. Every time a nigga in his face, nigga in his office, everybody asks for an opportunity in that nigga face. What happened to just jumping niggas? Well, honestly, even if you jump the nigga, you gotta talk to Stone after and be like, you saw me jump that nigga, give me the opportunity.
You run
Well,
the tight ship.
we see this nigga all the time. He do run a tight ship. I ain't gonna hold you. But he do have a lot of niggas that's like around wondering, when's my opportunity? Every episode. Um, but Shiloh Hill versus Tristan Angels. I don't know what
I
happened.
hope that's the end of it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened last week, but it seems like we're getting more of a serious Shiloh Hill, and I'm just like sure,
Yeah.
but I definitely think that like his silliness, I mean, him like being serious takes away from like all the very entertaining shit that he can do, like
They're trying to like Bray Wyatt him a little bit.
yeah, or just like give him a dual personality or some shit. But I'm just like,
Yeah.
you can't be a heel and be that goofy nigga hanging out with cracking jokes with Tatum and shit like that. But they probably just gonna like play both sides of it.
You think he's a heel?
Or not sorry, not a heel, but like like serious or whatever. But like they're probably just gonna run the dual personality shit, whatever with the fog is coming shit.
Yeah.
Which I was just like, I think the fog is coming shit is extremely corny because I know the origins of it. It's some TikTok schizophrenic shit. So I think it's
Mm.
extremely corny. But if you didn't know that, you probably think it's an original idea and it's pretty cool. But I'm whatever towards it. Tristan Angels, good luck on whatever you do next. And then at the end of NXT, Cruz Montana, uh, cuts his promo. Tony D'Angelo comes out, cuts his promo, say you ain't taking my spot, fuck nigga. And then they have a little face off, and then Grayson Waller, the good old fashioned push the nigga into the other nigga, and then now we all fighting the Tom and Jerry shit.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, we gonna see. Y'all know how I feel about triple threats. Hopefully they do not run a triple threat. So that is it for NXT. Thoughts or anything I didn't cover?
It was fine. It was a cool episode. Nothing too crazy.
Honestly, I think like honestly after the Grayson Waller promo, they couldn't really hold me on this episode. Like in ring wise, I was just like these matches ain't really moving me. I thought some of the backstage stuff was just like whatever, and then just touching on the backstage stuff a little bit. I thought Kalani Jordan was like I think like a month ago was kind of hitting her stride with like the heel shit,
Yeah.
and now they kind of just got her repeating herself always.
They're doing the annoying heel where everybody's annoyed by her because she complains too much.
I don't like that. But I did think that when she was talking to like Cruz Montana, he kind of just walked away. I
Yeah,
thought that
they
was
got some
funny.
shit.
But when she did it again in the women's locker room and the new girl something Vulcan or whatever,
Yeah,
and she was
Arena
like,
Volcon.
we don't rebuild, we reload. Shit sound hard. What that mean? That's a high that's a fire bar, bro. What that mean?
I guess we gotta
um,
find out.
but yeah, I think it's cool that he not crash out Keanu. Um, but good for him. All right, ready to wrap it up. Wrap it up. All right.
Let's wrap it up.
I might be rusty. It's only been a week. You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/the A Show RNC. You can also follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan at A Show Quan. You can follow me, Cyrus at Cyrus on TWR. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube is yes, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube is in the show notes. You can watch Fanatics vlog with Quan, Meals and Donnie, social media personnel. Um yeah. And then we'll see you guys next week. Oh shit, SummerSlam is this week. You excited, bro?
I probably won't be watching Saturday. I'll have to watch Sunday, which sucks because Saturday's a better card, but you know,
Saturday night, Saturday night SummerSlam, niggas. We up, but
yep.
I'm gonna try to watch. I forgot it was two nights, but shit, I'll try.
Yeah,
I gotta find out the
I'll
start
see what
times,
I can
but
see.
yeah, you feel me? And if I can't see any of it, A Show got me. So, that's how I'm gonna be informed. All right. See you guys next week. It is great to be back.